Good afternoon. It's July 3rd at 4:43 in the afternoon. I know it's not off the camera. This video is actually off my phone. I'm recording off my phone. But the reason why is my SD card on the camera is full. I was recording a video a couple days ago, going from Tampa to Umatilla, down there in Florida, and halfway through it just said the SD card is full. So I didn't record very much of it or anything like that. But I don't know how much it got recorded or how much I was paying attention to it. I need to take videos off there and put it on my phone and upload it. But I haven't had a chance yet. And the reason why is I haven't had a good time to actually sit down, get on the laptop and do everything. I'm about to do a reset here real soon because I pretty much have like a day and a half left of driving. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about tomorrow. So I know once I get down in Florida next weekend on the 10th and all that, I'm gonna be busy for those couple days. That Sunday I'm gonna try to give Reba her puppy shots, her first shots, but she's like 8-9 months old now and everything. I want to give her shots if they're still available to give out shots on that Sunday. It's not a veteran or vet office or anything like that. It's some other company comes out and every so often and give free shots. Well, not free, you still got to pay for it. But I'm going to give her shots. And then that Monday, I'm going to be with, I'm going to be with my girlfriend, no matter what. I'm going to hopefully go down to Lake Placid and pick up my dad and my stepmom. Then take him up there to Highway 60, and so my dad can see what Royal King is all about. I guess he got tired of me talking about Royal King all the time, because for me, I like Royal King. They have some good stuff in there for a good price. Stuff like that. If you don't know Royal King, to me Royal King is like Walmart mixed with Tractor Supply mixed in together. Well, I won't say Walmart, but it's bigger than Tractor Supply. So they have live chick or little chickens in there you can buy sometimes when it's the right time of the year to raise chickens and stuff like that. And I'm talking about little chickies, little baby chickens and everything. Little chicken nuggets, I should say. There you go, little chicken nuggets. They do have a crap load of dog treats, dog food, Reba, every time I go in there to Royal King, I always get Reba dog treat, which is duck feet. As soon as I give her the duck feet, it's gone within like 5 seconds. She loves those things. They're not big, they're not thick, they're actually duck feet. So they got the web and everything on, so I just hope y'all guys can hear me okay. I have increased the video on this phone.
I don't need to change lanes, you need to hit his brakes, but you run into it so you can get a bunch of money, dumbass.
Sorry about that. It's just people are talking on C-Bike. But as you can tell with this phone, you can next tell how much it vibrates, how much I'm bouncing and everything else. Most time it's a truck most time that I'm vibrating. But at this moment it's the road and the truck. Man, I got something stuck in my throat. Thing is a piece of chicken leg. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit before I will upload the other videos off the camera. As soon as I'm done recording this video on the phone, and then we watch it and make sure everything's working okay, make sure it's audio and video's okay and whatnot. There's Reba. But yeah, I'm going to play it, make sure everything's okay. I know the video is upwards, not sideways. It's just how my phone mount is. If I actually put my phone or the phone mount to the side, the phone would actually fall out. So it's gonna be vertical, like it is, because I'm hands-free. But other than that, everything's doing okay. I'm taking a couple days off because I need rest, which I don't know how much rest I'll be able to get or anything like that. I'm going to try my best to get as much rest as I can, especially this one right here. She likes to push me out of the bed, just stretch out and push me out of the bed, or she'll hog out a blanket. So I like my AC. So does she. She loves her AC too. And she's spoiled. She is spoiled. I bought her some treats here and everything. I've been giving her one every so often. So other than that, I'm still with CR England. I was gonna go to another company and drive for them. They've been going for like 5 years, and they have old trucks where they have standards, not an automatic. And the guy I was talking to, he wanted me to ride with him a couple weeks ago, just for overnight, just to see how everything is and whatnot. And he wanted me to stay at night with him in his truck, and that threw a lot of red flags back in my head, as of don't drop the soap kind of red flags. So haven't contacted them. They haven't contacted me or anything like that. I'm still kind of waiting on them to contact me to see what's up. And I'm just going to tell them I'm not going. It's not going to work out or anything like that, because I have to pay extra to put it on my license, to put on the standard, where I can drive automatic and standard. And I'd rather spend my money on other stuff that I need. But yeah, it'll pay more and whatnot, but at first it sounds good and all, but after a while it just sounds kind of suspicious and everything. What's going on with that company, that they can't find anybody to drive for them. If they put a thing online or something like that, or post a few things at certain truck stops or something like that, or put it in the newspaper or advertise that they need local drivers that stays in the state of Florida, because that's all they do. They go from Miami to Jacksonville. And they told me I could be home every day, or I could be home every weekend. So, as you can tell, I'm still with same old company, same truck that I had for a year now. And I still have Reba. She's getting pretty dang big. So, other than that, everything's doing okay. My last paycheck I got this past Monday, surprisingly, I still have money left over. Usually it's gone by now, with bills and everything, and me buying fast food every day and stuff. So here lately, I haven't been buying fast food. I've been going to Walmart every once in a while when I'm up here in Georgia, and buying a little bit of groceries that'll last me like 2 days and everything. Like, let me say, like, let me put this, my loads, I pick up a load in Georgia on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays at 1,500. And then I have to drive down to Florida to drop them off that same day, or 1 o'clock in the morning the next day. So, like right now, once I get up to Georgia where I'm going, I will be dropping this empty trailer off and then go park and do a 10-hour reset. As soon as my 15-minute pre-trip is done, or post-trip is done, then I'm going to bobtail, use personal conveyance, and drive from there to like 20 minutes up the road and go to Walmart. And I would buy something for tonight to eat and snack on and drink, and then get something for like breakfast, where I can just throw it in the microwave and add water and throw it in the microwave and stuff like that. Which, where I, of course, I don't have microwave, but where I stay at overnight, where I pick up the load, they have an employee lounge up top, upstairs, and I can actually use the kitchen area there, which is just a microwave with 2 vending machines and a sitting room and a TV, which have satellite, and whatever channel they have on is the only channel they want you to watch. A lot of times it's the news channel and stuff like that, local news channel in Georgia. Conley, C-O-N-L-E-Y, Georgia. Conley. So, I know you can't see much. I know my couple videos, or my past videos, You really haven't seen my face. I grown out. And no, I'm not talking about here. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about this. This has all grown out. I need to buy a new power converter. Last time I've done a reset, a 34-hour reset, which I could not go home. Okay, I had no videos to upload or anything on my laptop, and I had nothing in the house to do. So I played on my laptop. I have a game on there that I like to play every so often. I used to be real big in it and everything. So I played pretty much almost all day and took naps here and there. But I pretty much burnt out my power converter. Where the little fan that it has, it don't spin. So it burns up unless I put it in front of the AC vent where it stays nice and cold. But it won't burn up. So I got to buy a new converter. That's like 40 bucks right there. And I was thinking about buying a new one just like it. Take the new one out of the box, put the old one in the box, and turn it back in and get my money back. Because I still have a 2-year warranty on that power converter. But I lost the receipt. I looked in the box that I have for it. I could not find the receipt. So, but last time I've been at Love's, or here lately I've been looking at other Love's truck stops, especially one down in Lake Wales. They don't sell those anymore. So I'm SOL. So if I buy a new one, I can't return that one. So one thing I can do is just keep it. If I can find a little fan that I can replace that old fan on it, I can. Just keep it for a backup. But for right now, I'll just deal with it. I have to sit up here in the driver's seat because I used to put my steering wheel up and put my laptop on the steering wheel and put the AC or the power converter in front of the AC vent over here, which I know you can't see or anything, but just keep it nice and cold. Because that day I smelled something burning, and it was electronics. I even rolled down the windows and tried to smell outside just to see what's going on, and it was coming from outside. And I looked in here, nothing smoking or anything, and I felt the power converter. It was getting a little hot, and I looked at it, and the fan was not spinning. I was like, oh no! So yeah, I gotta buy a new one, which I knew it was going out anyways, but at the time that I request for home time, I did not know there was a storm brewing up out there in the ocean, and it's on its way. So by the time I do my home time, I have to deal with a bloody stinking hurricane, because as of right now it's category 1. So me and a lot of drivers, we're just getting tired of driving in all this bloody stinking rain, because all the local cars, which we call it the four-wheelers, you know, the SUVs, vans, pickup trucks, cars, and stuff like that, we call those four-wheelers because they only have 4 wheels. they don't know how to drive in rain. Just like right now, it's just now starting to sprinkle, and I'm in Georgia. And I'm still 3.5 hours away from my pickup. I'm passing mile marker 48. So I still have to go through a lot of I-75 still. I did buy me a new mic for my CB today when I did my 30. I had bought me a new one because the old one, it works when I'm real close to the other drivers, but they could not understand me. I literally had to eat the mic just for them to hear me, because the mics that comes with the CBs, they're not all that great. I already knew that, but I didn't know how bad it was. So I went ahead and bought a new mic. I did keep the receipt. It does have 1 year warranty on it. If I don't like it or whatever, don't really work, I can always turn it in back at a Love's truck stop. So I'm just looking at my mirror. So let me see. I think it was Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. I was on my way from Umatilla to Fairburn, Georgia. And I had picked somebody up. He was like 3 hours out of my my route. And they wanted me to pick him up and everything. And by the time I picked him up, I had no hours to drive to finish my route. I'm not doing that again, because he was fresh out of school. Well, not fresh, but he was out of school with the CR England. They took him all the way down here to Georgia, and dropped him off so he can get his hard copy. Well, apparently he told the company that he has his hard copy. Well, when I picked him up, of course, I asked him for his physical test paperwork, his hard copy, CDL, and stuff like that. And when he showed me his paper copy of his license, I went and said I was going to go and use the bathroom, because I picked him up at Circle K. But I went inside the store and I got on the phone and I called dispatch and let them know. I said, hey, he doesn't have a hard copy. He has paper copy of his CDL. And they did not know him. They were not happy about it, but they still let me pick him up. And of course, he had to drive. And I tell you what, he burnt my brakes out. So every time I need to slow down or stop, one thing I hear out of the tractor, out of my truck, is a lot of squeaking from the brakes. Then I have to replace the brakes. I have to replace the windshield wipers, because it was barely sprinkling. He had those wipers full speed. I keep saying, dude, you can turn your wipers down to speed 1. But no, he had it on full blast. where it constantly just and everything. So I gotta get those replaced. I have to get the brakes replaced. But and he was asking me all questions. He was asking me all different kind of questions. How can I send out a message? How can I receive a message? How can I accept trips? How can I use my clock? And how do I use the Kumquat to do everything? And I was like, well, first of all, your trainer should have done that. And he said, yeah, he did, but I wasn't paying attention. I was like, well, you should have paid attention. But I went ahead and I showed him and everything. And of course, I contact dispatch and let them know. He was swerving. I mean, he was swerving. I had to remind him so many times, watch your speed. He kept going faster than the speed limit. It was about 50 and he was going 65. I keep telling him, slow down. But no, he looked down, looked at his speed, and then he slowed down. Then the next thing I know, he's speeding back up. But he was swerving. I swear. I thought he was gonna roll the truck because he was doing it hard. He's yanking the steering wheel too hard. I told him, yeah, don't need yank it that much. More you yank, easier we will tip over. Do it softly. Turn the wheel softly, not yanking it. But he didn't listen, so I didn't tell dispatch about that. But he did call me yesterday morning, or sometime yesterday, after I left Fairburn, because I had to pick up a load yesterday at 1500. He called me and said that he's going to be sitting there for 5 days until he can get a ride back home. And he's like 3 to 4 hours away from home. Okay? So he has to wait for somebody else to come where he's at and take him back home so he can get his hard copy CDL. Plus, the truck that they gave him had no spare key. The passenger steps, they were not straight, they were like someone hit something. And the diff tank and the fuel tank on the driver's side, which is here on this side, my left side. I know the camera's backwards, but still. The caps are off. And of course, it's been raining and everything on. So where the truck's sat, it's a shell and gravel parking lot and road, and all that dust and debris can easily slip into the tanks. So I told him, because he was about to put the cats back on and everything. I told him, no, don't do that just yet. Take pictures of the damage on the truck and take pictures of the fuel tank and the diff tank and send it off to England, to the roadside. Then call them and let them know that what's wrong with the truck. But so he took pictures finally, and me and him was out there for an hour to 2 hours walking around looking at every little hole, every little pocket that truck had, and tried to find a spare key. There was no spare key at all. I looked underneath the hood, I looked everywhere in the engine compartment, we looked inside the cab, I looked on top of fuel tanks. I looked everywhere. I mean, I looked everywhere. No key. Well, I have a spare key, okay, which it don't work for my starter. I can't use it in that because the key is a little worn off or worn down, so it don't work. So I keep this key in ignition, and I keep the spare key when I leave the truck. Because somebody likes to lock the bloody doors. But so I grabbed my spare key and I played with his ignition just to see if it'll turn. Not turn over just yet, just see if how much fuel was in the tanks. It was full tank of diff and everything. Of course, I checked the oil. Oil was full. It was still good. I checked the radiator. I checked the power steering fluid. I checked all the fluids before we actually turned the key over. So, and it cranked up. And his truck has a heck of a lot more miles. He has like over 400,000 miles on his truck, but it looks a lot better than mine. I believe his truck was a 2021 model, or a newer than mine then, because I have a 2020. So he must have a newer model than mine, because it was real nice. It had where my my fuse box is. I just have a gray cover, a gray trap door. He had wood panel, okay, which is fake, it's plastic, but it still looked real nice. It was it would look like wood. And a lot of other stuff on the truck looks nice, just like the AC controls. It had chrome on it and everything. And he had all different kind of stuff. I was upset about it. But yet, then I looked into it. He had more miles than I did. But his truck doesn't have all the features like mine does. For example, one main thing that I need this truck for is when I do my route, they prefer me to drain my airbags and drop the trailer, or disconnect from the trailer. That way they can pack it underneath it and take to their dock and load it. The trailer be flat. If I raise it up and then pull out, it's gonna be too high, and they have to go out there and crank it down themselves. So I do what they tell me, and plus that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to leave about that much from the bottom of your landing gear and the ground. So, because once you get up underneath it, the trailer will lift up, and it'll be a lot easier to crank up the landing gear. So, that's one of the features that my truck has that his doesn't. Another one is I can lock my differential. His truck doesn't have that. So there's a lot of other features that my truck has, his don't. Because I actually looked at a few other things, and I seen that my truck has more torque power than his truck does. He has I think it's like 100 torque less than mine. So I can actually climb hills a lot better than he can. So I know I'm talky. But in other words, I don't think England's going to keep him around if he don't get his license straight out. And plus, he's having baby mama problems. So he's kind of occupied with that. He's not going to be able to focus on the road. And he don't know how to use the navigation, all that neither. So it's like, why did you go to school? You're supposed to go and learn this stuff before you get in a truck on your own. Yeah, he's supposed to be solo. So, but he's 49 years old and everything. I'm not racist unless everyone shows their actual color. Then I'm still not racist. It's just once you piss me off, I'm not gonna be real nice to you. You give me attitude, I'll throw it right back at you. So, like I say, he was 49 years old. He's dating a 27-year-old. They have a daughter together and everything, and it's like, so. But other than that, I'm in Georgia still, of course. I'm headed north. It's a little 5:20 and it's getting pretty dark out here because, yeah, it's getting pretty dark out here. It's just the overcast and all the rain that's come from all the storms around and stuff, and I'm getting blown left and right. My CB antenna is usually down like this, and I was almost sitting straight up because all the wind, so it's curving and everything. It's not gonna break. I paid good money for it, so it can handle the whip on it. Which if I stay with this company long enough, which I've already had plans for the future, because everything's rolling in plan, rolling in line. So, but I thought about it before all that I was talking about and everything about the future. I was thinking about trying to rig up another mounting bracket that goes outside, but put it on the passenger side and buying another antenna to see if it would sound better and see what would happen, because I've been told if I put more than one antenna on the truck, it'll be a lot better. So I don't know about that. So it's bad enough I'm having a lot of interference with my CB. So if I can do this, turn it up. Right. That's the interference I'm talking about. Only way I can get the interference to go away is my cell phone charger that plugs into the cigarette lighter. I'll have to push it in where it's constantly on, where it can burn out faster. And I paid a good penny for that one because it's a quick charger. I had it for over a year now. I like that charger too. I can't find any more like it. But yeah, I have to keep that thing plugged in at all times just to have the feedback and everything. Of course, I turn the gain up and everything, but it keeps going. I can have the gain all the way max, but I can't hear nobody unless they're right here at my door. So that really doesn't help me, like an accident or something like that. It's a couple miles ahead. I don't know anything about it because all the feedback. So I gotta keep the cell phone charger plugged in at all times. I think I have the Cobra 29 something classic. Or I don't remember exactly which one it is. Which I do have 2 spare backups. Well, technically 3. I bought a handheld one. It just still works, just battery's about dead on it. Because when I go to bed, and like if I'm down at a truck stop or rest area, I take the handheld and put it in the sleeper with me when I sleep and have it on. In case like there's a truck that's close by that's on fire or something, idiot, that I can actually get up and I can hear it and I can move and stuff. Then I have another backup that my girlfriend's dad gave me, which is a small CB. It's real thin and not that wide. Well, it's wider than that, but still, it's not that big. And then my mom, she gave me another Cobra, which is an old Cobra, and it has a mic boost on little box that came with it, which I can't use that because I don't have another plug-in for it. So I have 3 backup and everything. And yeah, I'm thinking about selling them. I tried to sell them and everything. If I can sell the other Cobra and everything, it doesn't have a mic, but since I have this new mic, I can actually sell that Cobra and sell that other mic that came with this one. I can sell that mic with my other backup Cobra and stuff. So who knows? But the one that my girlfriend father gave me, he already told me multiple times he really don't care what I do with it. He pretty much gave it to me because I asked him if he had a spare CB radio and whatnot. And a couple weeks later, he said, "Here you go, you can have it. I don't need it." I was like, "Okay, thank you." So, but only way I can use that, Lighthouse sleeping quarters. I guess someone that's out here at church has a, sorry for some change subject, but I'll get back to it. But I guess there's a church that has bought a little semi and a trailer and converted into like, looks like 5 or 6 different sleeping beds, maybe 4. I seen a couple doors, and it might have a kitchen on it. But it was Lighthouse sleeping quarters. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. The only way I can use that CB he gave me is I have to take it apart and clean it. And I mean clean it. So I know you're getting tired of just seeing me. You kind of see the reflection in my glasses, which you're not really missing much but rain, which y'all guys in Florida and everywhere else are seeing this rain. Well, not particular this rain, but y'all seen rain before. So, and if you really want to see where I'm at, well, you can look in my previous videos that I've uploaded. It's not changed at all. It's just same thing, just different construction sites here and there, different people driving, different trucks and cars and all that. But other than that, it's all pretty much the same, except for the rain and flood spots here and there. So, and people cutting me off. Oh, excuse me. I'm 3 hours away from my pickup. If you haven't subscribed, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to, you can hit that like button and everything. If you have seen rain and you hit that like button, it will turn blue. It'll turn blue anyways. Unless you're on TV, then it just does whatever. But I'm talking about if you're on laptop or cell phone or tablet or something like that, it'll turn blue. I know I mentioned it multiple times. If y'all ever ask me a question, feel free to leave a comment down below. I will get back to you. When that's face to face, I'll get back to you. I do check my videos every so often, or quite often, and to see if there's any comments. And here lately, I have not received any. But other than that, I'm gonna end the video here because I gotta concentrate more on the road because the rain's coming down harder. The wind's blowing even more, which I'm still driving with one hand. Imagine that. So, and yes, I still watch my Hulu. I still have my Disney Plus. So, and if you have Peacock, the little free app they have, Peacock, for TV shows and movies, which has commercials and ads and advertisements and stuff. But if you pay $5 a month, which I might do, especially for tonight, because the new movie they have out in theaters as of today, Boss Baby, it's also on Peacock. And if you pay the $5.99, you don't have no advertisements, no commercials, no nothing. You actually see the whole movie all the way through. I'm thinking about subscribing to it. Once I'm done watching Boss Baby, unsubscribe, so I can just watch Boss Baby. I love the first one. I'm sorry, I love the first one. I thought it was kind of cute. It's so cute. No, well, it was a good movie. But it's been 48 minutes with this recording, so yeah, if you like, subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below. Yes, I'm doing the videos just not to get rich and famous. That's never gonna happen. Which I'm just doing this just to for our family members. Well, not this kind of video. But I'm talking about man, I need to come out here. But I'm talking about when the camera's facing out forward out the windshield. I'm talking about that kind of video. So, yeah, oh, sorry, I just went brain fart there for a second, or whatever. But yeah, I'm just doing this just for family members that don't get your chance to leave Highlands County, Polk County, or leave state of Florida. Bitch, I have family member that lives here in Georgia, have family member that lives in North Carolina, South Carolina, and other states which I don't know. So I'm mostly just doing this for family. That's about it. And you know who I'm talking about. So I'm gonna see something here if I can do it right quick, and then I'll end the video as soon as I do that. It's not gonna look like I see it out the windshield. It will look a lot better than what I see. So whew. Let me see here if I can. Just to see if I... Oh, look at there, you can. There you go. That's what I see. Constant. That's all I see. Nothing but rain. And that cord there is for my CB. So, for the ones that don't know what kind of CB I have, don't know if you've seen that okay or not. You can always rewind the video a little bit and pause and try to look at it. But yeah, this is all I see. Nothing but rain. But until next time, I'll catch y'all later.